Hi there, this is Matt and Katie, and I'm just going to give you a little walkthrough of the data system in question here. So right now I've paid my admission and have access to the sign up screen. And here we go. Let's create an account here. My name's Matt Bilz. How about Matt Demo? Data center password, easy enough. State that I live in, Massachusetts. I ask for the email service. You don't need to enter in your email account password if you don't want to, but if you do, there's a feature where you can send out automated emails with, it's pretty, and it's your order has been shipped, here's what you got, and here's your tracking number, click here to track it, and it'll give them a link. So if you want to, you can. If not, no problem. So let's just plunk in my email address and my password because I trust me. And I want your LuLaRoe Facebook page URL. So you copy and paste the web address of your LuLaRoe page. And also, this is if you send out an email to a client, it'll say, check out my Facebook page, check out my Instagram page. And people can click on links that will automatically take them to your pages. So it's up to you. But I highly recommend it. How about cats? And Instagram cats, and I'm a LuLaRoe cat man. Sure. Okay. So submit. Easy peasy. And don't mind the fact that it says Teach by Travel Inc. That's my company. I host it on my company's server that I maintain. So, and it's nice because it has that green lock. It's secure. Everything's encrypted. And oh, I got an email. Who could this be from? This is from the LuLaRoe Data Management System. And oh, isn't that pretty? It gives me a link to log into my account. And a little bit of getting started info, and XOXO, of course, and that's what your emails look like too when you send out your item has shipped. Click here. I tried to make it look a little bit pretty. With that being said,
nice.
That's what Mark and Diane say all the time.
Nice.
Okay, so here I am. This is my home screen, and there's really nothing on it right now. So let's add some people. So I have a client who buys stuff from me, so I'm going to add a Lula client. Their email address is me. You can enter in as little or as much detail as you want. Obviously, the more detail you have, the better if you want to utilize this part of the database with emails and things of that nature. But if this is just to rip out sales figures, then you can leave all of this blank. So, except for the email address, that's required. But if it's a cash sale, and say you had a pop-up and 10 people bought 10 pairs of leggings, and you don't remember their names or don't care, you'll never see them again, simply enter in your email address, and that's fine. You don't need to enter in real information if you don't want to, but whatever you'd like. So, my name's Matt Bilz. I buy things from myself, and I live
they're
on
gonna know your name by the end of this.
123 Cat Street in Cat Town, Massachusetts. 01515. All right, let's see here. So I'm a new client of myself. Submit. And that automatically lets me add a transaction. So I had a sale yesterday, and
slow down.
Okay.
Okay.
A handy dandy calendar pops up, and you can change the date and go back as far as you want, really to 2011, but you probably didn't start in 2011. Oh no, can't get back to 2017. There it is. Okay, so July 18th was a good date for me. And then I sold an Anna. Medium. I sold 2 medium Annas, and I charged them $25 for each Anna. And then...
It's undercutting.
I know, but I'm a sucker. I'm a sap. And then I charge them 1 shipping. You can leave the size blank, that's fine. And because I undercut them, I charge them $20 for shipping. So at any point you can submit the order. These buttons all do the same thing. So boop. And then the invoice total is $70, and I can return to my customer table, I can view every single transaction I've done, or I can view the screen for the client in that particular sale. So, say for instance, oh no, I didn't charge them $20 for shipping. Whoops. Delete that.
Oh, I didn't get that.
Oh.
Sorry. It's over there.
So delete that line. And then, okay, I actually charged them $2 for shipping. Submit. And then we've corrected it. Shipping is now $2. And then the order amount's $52. So you have this page for every single order, and then you'll get used to it. And okay, the tracking number is
Nice.
via USPS, and I shipped it out, I don't know, a couple months later, September 19th. Submit changes, and now this little button comes up, send shipped email, beep. And then I give you a little warning just in case you accidentally hit that button, because we like to be safe. Okay. And then I didn't enter in my actual password for my mail account, so because I was doing a test, so it's going to give me an error. But normally it sends a nice, pretty email. So back to the user table. Probably what you're all waiting for, and I should have done first, is the expenses and all that stuff. So let me add an expense. My wife loves the movie Always, so I remind everybody to keep watching Always, which Richard Dreyfuss. So let's see. Today I spent $6.95 shipping something, and then I can make notes. Shipped cat humanely. And
Can you show all the categories?
And I could use my debit card or cash, credit card, check, PayPal, Lula debit card, and then this is for shipping, but inventory purchase, fashion accessories, belts or jewelry that you would wear to accessorize when you go to a pop-up, or any pictures you take, storage, racks, travel, gas, promotional material, meaning your signs, your business cards, anything like that. A vendor event, I paid to the Spencer Fair, I paid to do that. Subscriptions, this database would be considered a subscription, so you would spend $50 on this subscription, you refunded somebody, it's all there. And then submit expense, kapow. Nicely done, good job. Feel free to enter another transaction, or click here to head back to the client table. And today I bought inventory with my debit card, and I spent $1,200 because I'm in it to win it. And then I can make notes saying Halloween, capsules, Carly's, leggings,
Is that how you spell Carly's?
TC2s, etc. Submit expense. Okay, I have a couple expenses. Let's go back to the home page. And then here's a table, the Lula expense table. And this is where it gets interesting. You have a date range, so I can view transactions between September 1st and today. Select expense category, whatever, inventory, and then boop. And then down here, it will give me that expense, or any expenses that were inventory related in that date range. And this chart looks a lot nicer with the more things that you've sold. It gives you every single type of item you've sold will show up once you submit that you've sold it, and then there's a nice little chart that comes along with that. It tells you how many of what you've sold, and how many leggings you've sold too, because that one's always whoop, and it skews the charts if because you've probably sold like 500 leggings versus 40 Carlys versus 20 Sarahs. So I just keep that separate. And
4 Annas.
Yes.
In my case.
And with it, I want to see how I've done so far. So let me hit my profit and loss for this fiscal year, last fiscal year, quarter 1, 2, 3, 4, this month, last month. So how have I been doing this year? Boop. And then it comes up with this chart here, this handy dandy one that you would submit to your CPA for tax time.
So this is the actual one that you you print out and bring to your taxes.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And you would also print out, so for instance, all these are links to show you, I click shipping. And then this is the expense detail for shipping in 2017 because that's the chart I'm looking at. Gives you the date, how you paid, how much you paid, and if there's a note, hopefully you ship your clothes humanely like I do. Then you can either go back or X that out, and every single one of these has that list that prints out. And then it'll tell you how many, how much you have left in assets with clothes that you haven't sold but that you own. Clients paid me $52, and for those two Annas, I paid $51.30, and I deducted $8.83 because I spent LLR charged me 0.03625%, which is the average charge that you get for using Bless or PayPal or really anything like that. It's kind of all the same. So, and there's a nice message if this is green. So let me go back to the Lula people table. And okay, Matt bought something from me again. So I can either add another transaction or I can view every single transaction he's done from this table. So let me add one. Let's see. Back on September 1st.
You need a wider screen.
I bought a small Azure because it's Halloween and I want to surprise my wife. And I paid $35 per Azure. Let's see. And then classic tea. I love me a classic tea. I bought 4 of them and a large, and I paid $20 for each classic tea. Let's see. I bought. Got a lot of products you guys sell here. Maxi skirt because I shaved my legs and I got to show my wife. I paid $20 for each maxi skirt.
Maxi skirt's the long one.
Well, I still shaved my legs, so you won't see them through the leggings. And then I bought a bunch of one-size leggings at $25 a piece.
I like that you know the price of that one.
And I'll go to my customer table. Ooh, I bought 17 items. And then if I go to my my page here, if I view as transactions and just hit view, it'll tell me that if you participate in this buy 10 get 1 free, you'll have an automatic counter, items purchased towards free gift. I bought 17 things because God, I love me LuLaRoe clothes. And I know how many free gifts I've given right here, and I can update that. Okay, he bought 17 things, so I gave him a free gift. There we go. And now, when I go back to my expense table, see, now that chart has gotten a little bit wider and more items have shown up, and the more you get, it kind of gets a little bit, more compressed, and each line gets a little bit smaller, and it's pretty cool. So, how many pieces did I sell in the past couple of years? Oh, let's see. This is September of 2017. 4 actual pieces, and sometimes leggings count as half a piece, so it's all doled out that way. I actually forget how I did that, but I'll explain it to you a lot more clearly once you sign on. There will be some literature regarding this. So those are your sales by month, each month. And my profit and loss is going to look a lot better. Look at that, it's green. I'm in the green now. Because they paid me $422, and the wholesale that I paid was only $261 for those items. So the amount of money I'm going to tell my accountant that I made is $138.
Did you do green is good because of Star Wars and the lightsabers?
Probably.
And red is bad?
Yeah, that's Luke's. That's Luke and Yoda right there. Okay, now let's go back to our people table.
I'm tired.
And I can view every single transaction I've done here. And then handy dandy, let's see, do I have anyone named Jim? No. Anyone named Katie? No. Anyone named Matt? Yes, here they are. So you have quick searches. You can view a bunch of records per page. There's little instructions here in the blue box. And, oh wait, I screwed something up, or there's something that I would like to see that you don't do, email for help. And okay, help me. Did my cat get shipped? And yes, it did, because I can confirm that in my database that I did ship your cat. And that's really it's easy peasy. That's all you're going to need. And if you see something that you want, you can let me know. I'm available, and I enjoy expanding this. So let me know your thoughts. And I'm here to answer any questions, make any changes, improvements. And thank you very much for getting this far into the video. I hope you have a terrific evening. Thank you very much.